Yes, Kill Bill is on the list of top martial arts films you must check out. Kill Bill Volume 1. This for me is Tarantino's best film. I was absolutely blown away by this film when I saw it at the cinema. An absolute homage to Eastern cinema, to martial arts cinema. From the opening with the Shaw Brothers logo come on. When that came on and I heard that for the first time, I was like, this guy gets it. I could tell he's a guy who's a real fan of Shaw Brothers martial arts action. And he really brought it in this film. Everything from the old samurai films to the Shaw Brothers classics, he has it all in there. Just the feel of he just caught the essence of that and put it in his film. Tarantino's known for putting all the different pop culture influences that he's had in all of his films, but he really in this film brought in a lot of the Shaw Brothers martial arts and Eastern film really into this film. Everything from the manga animation that he has in the film to obviously a lot of the Japanese samurai culture. He's got Gordon Liu, who is an absolute legend in the Shaw Brothers movies. He's playing Johnny Mo in this one. And I remember when I first saw this, I really was looking forward to the biggest Shaw Brothers scene in the Kill Bill saga, which is him playing Pai Mei, training the bride, played by Uma Thurman, training her in Kung Fu, in the way of Kung Fu. And that scene was actually in Volume 2, which is more of his Western homage. And this is more of his Eastern homage. That chapter in Chapter 2, if that was in this, it would have just made it the ultimate film, the ultimate homage to the Eastern kind of martial arts action films. But again, that they saved that for Volume 2. This film, regardless, I was blown away. I was 5 minutes in that opening fight scene when the bride arrives at Vivica Fox's house. That was so epic. And you hear the Ironside music and they go at it. It was just so good. From there, I was blown away. Such a great fight scene. Fight choreography done by the legendary Yin Wu Ping. Not a surprise. I haven't seen a film where he's done the martial arts choreography or directed that I wasn't blown away by the action. This man just understands the language, the film language of action, and he can bring it into different genres of films, from old school martial arts films to a more modern film like Kill Bill, which is inspired by a lot of the old school martial arts action films. And he's just a master at the game. So he really, really brought it here. And being able to bring Hollywood stars up to that level, at least up to that level in terms of performance, Yin Wu Ping is just a complete master. I mean, he did that from The Matrix. This film was no different. I was absolutely blown away by Kill Bill. The scene at the end with the bride versus the crazy 88, absolute crazy martial arts action scene. And I just love the way it was broken down into chapters, from her on the floor when she starts off fighting them all, and then she's just taking out all her limbs, and then she pokes at the guy's eye and it goes black and white, and the silhouette at the top. It was such a great scene. And there were so many different homages to so many different films. From when she's fighting Lucy Liu's character, that was a tribute to Lady Snowblood, another classic martial arts film in the samurai genre. Really enjoyed that film, and there was a lot of homage to that film in the fight scene that they have at the end in the snow. But it's such a great film. Like, there were so many great moments in that film. Hattori Hanzo making the sword, the Hattori Hanzo blade, that's legendary. It's just on so many levels. I was so excited when I watched that film. There's a handful of films that I've been at the cinema and I've had such an amazing time. I always have an amazing time when I go to cinema, but this film just left me like shell shocked. And there's a few films like that have done that for me, and this is one of them. So it's not only in my top martial arts films that you must check out, but it's also in my top films period that you need to check out, because it's one of my favorite all times. And it's an all-time classic for me. I absolutely love Kill Bill. I even did my dissertation at university on Kill Bill, and that was like a book, 10,000 words essay on Kill Bill, and I absolutely loved doing it. It was one of the films that really it inspired me as a filmmaker, and I think it's a masterpiece on Tarantino's. For me, it's Tarantino's best film, one of my favorite films of all time, and definitely a martial arts film you need to check out. Anyway, have you seen Kill Bill? What did you think of it the first time you saw it? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts on Kill Bill. What's your favorite Tarantino film? And where do you think it ranks in terms of martial arts films in Hollywood? Because I think it's up there with one of the best. Absolute classic. What to watch next? Check out this playlist on my top 100 martial arts films that you must watch. And then check out this playlist for Fight Scene Friday, where I analyze some of the best fight scenes in the business. Anyway, I'll see you next time for some more martial arts pop culture. And remember, behind every fight is a great story. Peace.